What's up? What's up? Welcome to my hood. Actually going to the store. To get something for my mom and myself. Finally got work. Had a couple stops today. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
How you doing?
All right, all right. So actually had a couple stops today. Finished that up. Knocked that out the park. So now it's time to figure out what's next. I'm actually waiting on Pip too. Pip's not out of school yet. Waiting for her to get from. Maybe I should walk down there and get her. But so you seen the title of the video, How to Stay Married. The picture, that photo you seen on the thumbnail is actually a picture of my parents. And my dad was telling me they're not married anymore, but they would have been. My dad was telling me when he was here. You seen my last video, one of my videos. He was here for thanks for Christmas. Christmas to he stayed to the end of the new year, and he was telling me that him and my mom had still been married. It would have been like 50 years. But I was actually talking to my uncle. You know, try one of these. I have one of these. Get these out. These are pretty good. These right here. These are screwdrivers. Pretty good, pretty tasty. Let's see. So yeah, he was saying that he was telling me that it would have been 50 years that they had been married. They had to work it out and stay together, but that didn't happen. So I was actually talking to my. Oh, you think you're in line? Okay, wait, this guy's in line. Somebody's ahead of me. So I was talking to my uncle last night. He was telling me about when him and my aunt first met. And he was giving me a story about. He's actually telling me about how my grandfather didn't really approve of him. Didn't really like him very much. He told me that. Hold on a second. Let me pick this stuff real quick. Pick my stuff real quick. How you doing, buddy? Put this down real quick.
Car is not working, Papa.
Huh?
Car is not working.
Is not working today? I gotta put that back.
Not
now.
today, for the 30 minutes, last 30 minutes. It's not
Okay,
working.
all right. I put it back in. I only use the ATM machine. So yeah, I had to put that back. So let me walk somewhere else. Ain't too far. Maybe I see Cook on the way. But yeah, he was telling me that my grandfather didn't approve of him, right? My grandfather didn't approve of him, and so he told him that he had groomed my aunt. My aunt was raised in the church, and he had groomed her to marry somebody in the church. And my uncle told me that he was pretty much he was in the streets. Grandfather felt like he was in the streets, and he didn't really together. So, but over the course of time, after they've been married for 45 years, we know it worked. Obviously, it worked out. But he was saying that it wasn't until he started going to church that my grandfather kind of warmed up to him, and he was saying that that pit bus, but he was saying that that's not the bus, but he was saying that we started going to church, and then he enlisted in the military, and they were here for a while, and then they got sent to Europe. And one of the tips he gave me, I'm gonna give you 2 tips, and I'm gonna get off of here. He said one of the tips that he gave me was that when they're over in Europe, there wasn't anybody there. They didn't have any family, they didn't have any friends. Nobody was there with them. and my aunt was in Europe, but she was the other aunt. I have other aunts, but my other aunt, she was actually in. She was actually there too, but she was like maybe an hour away, an hour or so away. So they didn't get to see each other all the time. We got to see each other on the holidays. And so he was saying that. What time is it? Let me see what time it is real quick. Okay, so yeah, he was saying they got to see each other on the holidays, and that was it. So they had to pretty much even though they were newly married, they had to pretty much rely on each other. And so he said that strengthened their relationship. They became good friends. They got to know each other really, really, really well. And he said he could be in a room and she could give him a certain look, and he would know what she meant. So, and a lot of times, you know, it's not the people, it's not the couple that's it causes the breakup. It's people in their circle, you know, negative people in their circle. It could be family members, it could be friends, it could be anyone. But it's negative people in their circle. A lot of times, for the most part, if happy people want to see people happy. People that are miserable and sad, they don't see other people feel the same way. You know what I mean? So, you know, he said, like I said, they got a chance to be strong and build with one another and learn from each other. And when they came back over here, they, like, he was telling about a story about when they went to school, to see about the kids, because they have 5 beautiful kids. They're grown, all of them grown now. My cousins are grown, but they have 5 beautiful kids. And he was saying that they when they went to the school, that, you know, they said, "You think I'm bad? You think I'm in trouble? Wait till my wife gets here. Wait till she gets here. You're really gonna have a problem." So, and that's one of the things he shared with me. So he said, and they learn to play off each other's strengths. You know, her weaknesses with his strength, and his strength was her. I mean, you know what I mean. You know what I want to say. But they work together to build each other up. That's another thing people like younger couples, they learn how to do. They learn to build each other up and work with each other to grow and build and be selfless. And I always said that you know, I have like this hand. I can count. Sad to say this, but the amount of men I respect that are godly men, that are husbands, good fathers. And so this guy I'm talking about, my uncle, what this person I'm talking about, I respect him a lot. I respect him a great deal. So that's why I'm sharing this with you all. And so he also, last thing is I'm gonna leave you with. He told me that because I was saying, like, "Oh, you give me a lot of niggas, give me a lot of jewels." And he said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, I'm gonna leave you with this. I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna sum everything that I said up." And I said, "What's that?" I was talking about writing something down. He said, "What's that?" I said, "What's that I mean?" And he said, take everything I said to you, and just put, whenever you decide to get married and be married, put God in the center, put God on the top of your relationship, put God first in the relationship, and everything else will work out for itself." So I said, you know, that's right, Doc. I appreciate that. So I figured I'd leave you with that, you know, regardless of what you're doing. But you both have to be, in my opinion. You know, I'm not a relationship expert, but like taking what he said, you both have to be on the same page as far as religion is concerned. Both have to be traveling in the same direction, trying to serve God together, worship together, build together, build your relationship with God together. You have to be on one page. You have to be on one page. But you have to do it separate, but be together on the same page. If you understand that. But that's pretty much all I have. Like I say, I just want to walk and talk. Well, not really walk. I was going to that store. That store was closer, but I actually ended up walking further than I planned on walking. And this is, let me show you this real quick. This is a tennis court. This is actually when I first time I saw Serena and Venus play. against each other. This is right here at the tennis court right here. Coco came here once to play too as well. Coco Golf. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but anyhow, that's pretty much all I have. So, yeah. So 45 years is a long time. That's almost as long as I've been alive. So, you know, I'm sure they had their ups and downs, but regardless of what they've been through, they still love each other. He told me the great thing about it, you know, I love to see stuff like that. The great thing about that, he said that she still looks at him the same way she did when they were young. What's that with you? So yeah. But that's pretty much it. You be safe, you be blessed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, share if you want to. And remember to tell somebody you love them, because you never know when they're gonna go. You never know where you're gonna go. So you be safe, you be blessed. I'm out of here. Peace.